Hey everyone, Bill Carlson, Brush and Roll Painting. It snowed a few days ago, and I thought we should do a video on the proper way to maintain a deck, especially after it snows. I get asked a lot of questions when I go out on estimates on how come my deck stain isn't lasting as long as it should. A lot of the cans will say it'll last 3 to 5 years. But they're only getting maybe a year, 2 years tops out of it. So I want to show you guys the proper way to clear off a deck, so it will last a lot longer. So come on outside. I have a deck here that has some snow on it, and you can see how the snow is sitting on all the horizontal areas of the deck. And if the snow sits on there, it eventually deteriorates the finish of the deck. Now this deck here has not been finished, so even if the deck isn't finished, it's still very important to get all the snow off of it, and any water that's puddled up on there, get that off as well, because all that's going to do is going to sit on the top and it's going to end up rotting the wood out. So I have a few tools here for doing the decks. The first one is a shovel. And this is why a lot of the warranties on decks, we don't give a very big warranty, because if you go out on your deck and use a shovel like this, you can see the shovel, how it's just, it's not a real good sharp edge. It's going to dig in and it may mar the surface. It may make a scratch, and if it makes a scratch into that finish, then all of a sudden you're going to have failure in that area. So the worst thing you can do is take a shovel like this and scoop the deck off. You will end up damaging it. So what we recommend, you'd be better off, first of all, you'd be better off if you just let the snow sit on there than use a shovel like this, especially if your deck's been freshly finished. So what I recommend is using a stiff broom like this. And then you just take it and you just move it off. Just sweep it off. Get it the best way you can get it. It doesn't need to be completely off. As soon as the sun hits an area like this, it's going to melt it and it's going to go away. But you definitely want to get all the snow off. You don't want it to sit on. Another way, you could use a broom like this. Of course, this broom here, you're going to get a lot more done. You could use a squeegee. That's another good way, especially for rain that's puddling up on the deck. You could use one of those long squeegees. I don't have one of those. But I just thought it'd be good to come out here and show you guys. We probably do 30 to 50 decks a year. And I thought it'd be a good thing to show you guys the proper way to maintain a deck. So I'm going to go about cleaning this deck off. It was great talking to you guys. If anybody is interested in an estimate on a deck, my name is Bill Carlson with Brush and Roll Painting. Keep us in mind. Thanks.